For years, the St. Jude Hospital had been a hotbed of protests by workers. But over the past 2 weeks, industrial relations had worsened, with ancillary staff staging a sit-in to press for a resolution to their long-standing grievances. On Monday, the parties met at the hospital to hammer out the issues. Not for the first time, the Minister for Health, Senator Mary Isaac, the leadership of the National Workers' Union, the management of the St. Jude Hospital, and the workers convened. But this time was different, and so was the outcome. The long-standing demands of the workers were met. Solace Myers of the National Workers' Union says it was a very positive resolution.
So we were able to make some really good headway in terms of addressing a number of outstanding issues. What we were able to get a really good agreement on relates to the negotiations and the salaries. So we're talking about an $800 lump sum to be paid to the workers between this month and next month. We also have a couple of protocol documents and MOUs to sign to guide the way forward in terms of the reclassification. And the workers are very happy. The union is very pleased that we were able to come down and have this kind of open engagement with everybody.
The hospital workers were equally satisfied with the results.
Yes, I am satisfied with what came out of the meeting. Because they gave us what we wanted. The 1.8, well, the 1.5, it was okay, and then the 300 would come after. But if the 1.8 comes at the end of the month, all the better.
Instead of the 1.5, we're getting the 1.8, so it's good.
When?
At the end of this month.
Yes, I'm very satisfied because we're going to get the 1.8 plus the uniform allowance, which I've been pending for so long, so I'm very satisfied. And the staff is very satisfied too.
Senator Mary Isaac did not provide a reason for the turnaround. She said simply that her government was happy to meet the workers' demands.
Since we came on board, we've been hearing about reclassification, and that needed to be settled. We hear about the uniform allowance, all the allowances that they're supposed to be getting, and sometimes because of lack of funds and everything else, we put these things on the back burner, and the workers really need those need these finances because they spend money, they put out their money to get the uniforms, and then when they don't have the money to replace that money they've spent, it becomes a problem. So we are seeing that, and then they have not had an increase for a while. They've not been compensated for all the additional work they have had to do, all the burden of COVID that of course has been placed on them, and nothing really to show for in terms of appreciation and so on. So we are saying what they are asking for is not unreasonable, and we have to acquiesce in spite of the fact that the government revenue is very low.
For years, the workers of the St. Jude Hospital had prodded, pleaded and protested for their grievances to be addressed, to no avail. Their industrial action had been stepped up over the past weeks, involving the ancillary staff. Then came the Monday surprise, with the government agreeing to most of the workers' long-standing demands, catching many of them off guard. Stanley Lucian for the HCS News Force.